So, I was gonna go to a skate park today and see what's up, but it's raining, but I can see the sun, so maybe I will later. But school is starting tomorrow, and that is not fun, never fun. I feel like I forgot how to study. I used to sit for hours a day doing questions, looking at lectures. Like, that was only 2 months ago, and I feel like it was 16 years ago. Um, but yeah, I'm not ready. I don't want to do it. I'm like, med school, what? I love med school. I love that I have the opportunity to be a doctor, you know. Very grateful to be in this situation because not a lot of people get to be in this situation. I'm very lucky, very fortunate to be here. But damn, it's just a lot of work. It's just so much work. It's mentally draining. You really got to be on top of your mental health to not drown. A lot of the times it feels like you're just thrown in the ocean with no life jacket on. But yeah, so things start tomorrow. We're gonna go ham. I'm gonna practice skating. I'm gonna try to do at least 3 times a week. At least 30 minutes a day, maybe, but I don't know if I can muster that up. But the only thing you could do is try. I've also been working on some confidence things. I feel like I'm way more confident now than I used to be because I just don't care. You get to a point where you just stop caring what other people think and then you just do what you want. And then you could just be yourself and it's great. I was always worried about like what people would think, and I have social anxiety, so that never helped because it's like this constant like OCD mentality of like you get these obsessive thoughts of like everybody's thinking about you, they're judging you, you're gonna do something embarrassing, and then the compulsions is just like to avoid any social interaction. But my New Year's resolution was just to take opportunities that come to you and don't back out of a social situation for no good reason. Like, any opportunity that's presented to you, you should take it. And that's what I've been doing. And I've always wanted to make YouTube videos. I think I'll get like 2 views, which is fun. I'm literally a nobody. Nobody wants to listen to me talk. But I just love talking about absolute nonsense to nobody. It's very cathartic to just talk to nobody. Just like get your thoughts out there. These glasses I got, they're new glasses. They're blue light glasses, so I think you can see the blue in them. I've had like, have I ever had blue light glasses before? I don't know. Anyways, I'm recording this off of my phone and it's probably very shaky and not good quality, but you know what? We work with what we have. I don't have a camera, but we'll see how things go. I started skating maybe a week ago. Very bad. I can push a couple times in a row. I haven't fallen yet. A year ago, the last time I tried skating, I fell and I did the splits. Oh my god. I remember this perfectly. It was Halloween and I was dressed up as Mac DeMarco in the My Kind of Woman music video. So I had like red Vans on, a pair of jeans on, and a dress over the pair of jeans and a black wig on. And I went out in my neighborhood and practiced skating. And the neighbors were out. And I'm dressed as Mac DeMarco. And I push off, so I skate goofy, so my right foot is first. But I push off with my left foot. And it gets stuck behind me. So I'm falling. I do the splits. I scuff my knee up so bad. The neighbors are watching. I'm in a costume. It was the most hilarious, cringy thing ever. So the one thing about me, I love cringe. I just love it. Like, give me all the cringe content. And if I give the cringe, then at least it makes somebody's day. I'm here for the laughs. If I can make one person laugh. But it was just so funny. I'm like dressed up on Halloween as a 23-year-old person, literally doing the splits. It was so bad. It was so bad. So after that, I was like, you know what? I would love to be a skateboarder. I'm really into watching skateboarding content. I just never have actually done it. So I was like, now's the time to do it while I'm still sort of young, sort of old. So I'm gonna try. I'm gonna practice. I've already like noticed a lot of improvement. Still can't turn. Still can barely turn. I can't do the turn where you actually like pick up the skateboard. I can only do the like where you rotate your shoulders and you just like kind of move the board. I can't do sharp turns. That's what they're called. I can't do sharp turns. Um, but yeah, school starts tomorrow. It's raining like crazy here. We got like a flash flood warning or some kind of junk. I haven't been in the state for 2 weeks, so I went to Arizona and then I went to Utah and now I'm back. I haven't been in the state for 2 weeks and I haven't seen my friends in such a long time, so I think that's the most exciting part about tomorrow. We have like 8 lecture hours. We start from 9 to 4. 9 to 4. I'm like, they really, like, the first day of classes, they really hitting us hard. Like, they really want to do us in. It's so funny. I'm like, can you not just give us, like, an ease in? And then we have boards at the end of the year. Oh my gosh, I am not excited for boards. At least they're pass fail now, but I have that mentality, like, even though they're pass fail, you, like, gotta do your best. Like, I don't just want to pass. I don't care if I don't get a score. I want to, like, blow that thing out the water. So gotta study really hard for that, and I gotta come up with a schedule. Like, what do you think? 30 minutes or an hour a day of board studying up until then? It's really hard to say. Because you want to keep your mental health in check and you want to be doing things that aren't just school, but you also want to be prepared for that exam. And it's like, it's 1 year of your life. So if you're like, but then, you see, this is what happened. This is what happened my first year. I studied really hard the first semester and I got burnt out. I wasn't taking enough breaks. So then my second semester, I was mentally fried. Couldn't, like, literally had the worst anxiety, was like going into a depression, and then on top of that had to focus on studying, could barely focus on studying, could barely sleep. I stopped sleeping, I stopped eating. It was so bad. But I used the summer to recoup. And then I know I've used all that experience as a learning experience, and I now know what I need to do to avoid getting in that situation again. Because I wasn't taking care of myself. I lost my schedule. So I used to have a schedule of like, I'll study from this to this. I'll go to lectures here to here, study from this to this. I'll make dinner, lunch, breakfast here. I was eating 3 times a day. I was like, at this time, you will go to bed. I don't care what you're doing. You're going to be in bed by this time. So my time was 11:30 when I was going to be in bed. And then I had an alarm at 7. And I got up every day at 7. So I had a really good schedule. And then after Christmas, I lost my schedule. And that was my problem. I lost my schedule. I wasn't focusing. When I was studying, I wasn't doing quality study time. I feel like I was kind of aloof and like checking my phone a lot, and it was just not good. It was just not good. So I know what to do now, and I'm very confident that this year is going to be good. I know it's going to be a lot of work, but I'm very confident that this year is going to be good. And I'm going to make videos. Have fun watching me ramble and talk about nothingness. There's going to be about 10 people who watch this, and I'm very excited to have you to talk to. It's hard out in these streets, you know. I'm in this city alone. I have friends, but, you know, sometimes rambling to strangers is the best thing ever, and we can become friends. You're like, no, I don't want to be friends with her. She's weird. Not funny. Ha ha. Funny. Weird. I love that. That's like my favorite sound. That and why is it spicy? Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Yeah, I guess this is my first video. I have some videos that are privated, but those are all videos of like nobody wants to see. So this is my official first video talking about absolute nothingness. School starts tomorrow. I feel like I need like a last hurrah before that happens. Last hurrah. Exciting, the thing about, okay, I just need to complain about this. My school has zero good parking. And over the summertime, we only had PAs in class and the parking lots were filled. So I'm like, now we have PAs and the doctors, 2 classes of doctors going to be there. The class of 25 and the class of 26 are going to be there. Where's the parking? We're not going to be able to park. I'm so horrified. The thing about last year was I started school during the pandemic. So the thing is, we had a lot of Zoom classes. So the parking situation was bad, but not horrible. Now everything's in person and there's going to be no parking because the PA classes, when they're just by themselves, we don't have any parking. And you like my shirt? It's Totoro. I have a Totoro shirt. PAs by themselves, no parking. PAs with doctors. I love how I'm calling us doctors. Funny. PA students with the student doctors. We're gonna have no parking. But the good thing is I love to walk. It's like a running joke among my friends that I always park in Africa. I'm like, yes, I will walk 500 miles. Yeah, that song. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just rambling. This video is now 11 minutes and 22 seconds and 23 seconds and 24 seconds. And I hope you enjoy. I'm going to be updating more often. If you won't have any questions about med school, drop them in the comments. If you have any questions about me skateboarding, drop it in the comments. I can barely push. Literally barely push. I'm learning how to turn. That's about how far I am in my skateboarding journey. Just learning how to turn. But it's good. I might get a new pair of Vans that are actually like the higher quality ones, because there's like regular Vans and then there's like Vans for skateboarding where they have better insoles and better cushioning, because I eventually do want to do tricks. And I know there's a lot of skate parks around here. I was googling it on Google Maps, so ignore my messy bed. Too lazy to make the bed. But yeah, it's nice to meet all of you virtually. I'm gonna stop rambling at you because I know you guys love hearing ramblings, but alright, I'm gonna go. I love you guys. All 10 of you who watched this video, I love you all. Bye!